Whew. Right. Let's see how quickly we can get a turnaround, people. Mark the time, 5:38 a.m. Are you high? You put me in the basement with spray cans. I got high. Do me a favor. Go back in the basement. Get higher if you want. Just please leave. Just go back in. Don't sit down there. Attention! I got a little ditty about Patty's Pub. I want to sing it. Oh, Charlie's doing the song. The song was light. The song was playful. There's a spider, spider, spider. It's deep in my soul. Now he's ready to fight and stand up for what he knows. Go fuck yourself. I really mean it. Tell you, fuck you, motherfuckers. I don't need you in my bar. Is he spitting? Holy shit. Another week, people. You know what that means? It means a whole bunch of fun stuff, including a new Podium vehicle that you see behind me, which, I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that. It's pretty good right there. That right there is the half track, which I actually have not actually bought one of these yet. If you don't own one. Oh, yeah, I went right by it. I was distracted by all the sales. This right here is, it's pretty cool. I mean, winning one for free is a lot better than spending 1.7 on it, especially since it's not particularly, like, it's fun to use in, like, adversary modes, but as far as in PvP, it's kind of outclassed by a lot of vehicles, so. If you've always wanted one but never wanted to waste the money, here's your week. As far as, let's get the triple money stuff out of the way, right? As far as all of the, like, bonus ways to make money this week, there are a few. First and foremost, might as well knock these out of the way. Stockpile here. Now, I don't know if you've ever played Stockpile, but it's basically it's a giant game of capture the flag, which is very fun and very silly. Double money, double RP is always nice. There's also triple money and triple RP all the way up here. Jesus. Hunting Pack, for some reason, is paying out triple money and triple RP. And I have no clue why, but sure. Why not, right? For anyone out there who's trying to have some fun adversary modes. I mean, that's, as far as I can tell, that's it when it comes to LJT. Shut your mouth right now. as far as like double and triple money, I'm pretty sure that's it this week. But something very important before we get to discounted vehicles, because there are a lot of them. You should always keep an eye on discounted properties, people, from week to week. Vehicles are nice, but properties have a way of giving you returns on your investments. And you cannot customize an Akula or any of the other crazy cool aircrafts that came out in the Hangar update without this right here. Now, personally, I would recommend this one right here, honestly. It's in the Hangar. I mean, it's in the Army base, and it allows you to have access there, and it's very close to the edge, and it's a nice big open hangar. I mean, this one's slightly wider and bigger, if you care about that, but I think, if I remember correctly, there was like a spawning issue, which is why you wanted this one, because when you went to spawn an oppressor over at these two, it spawned it out here on the dirt road, but This one, it spawns it like right next to the thing, so. If that's still a thing, that would be the reason to buy this one over the other two. But honestly, half the time you would just have an aircraft when you leave here. And you can always get a laser. If you really don't care, there are also these two down here, which are basically for very brand new players who don't really care about having access to the army base. Discounts on properties are always a good thing to take advantage of, people. Look at the ass on this thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Time is of the essence, people. There are already videos up about this covering everything. But I'm going to get it up a lot quicker than I did last week. That's for goddamn sure. Just stay awake and never sleep. That's my plan. That'll work, right? Lucky wheel, lucky wheel, lucky wheel! Oh! Ah! Give me the respect! Oh, shit. Oh, man. Wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, let me ask you something, people. Have you ever been walking along in this casino right here, and then all three of these fuckers just spawn around you like a trap? Has been perfectly placed around you, and you can't move, and you can't leave, and you try to walk in every direction, and you have to leave the server? I have. Also, probably should have mentioned this. All the renovations for the hangar are also 50% off, so if you wanted to add some of these lighting effects. By the way, I think this only happens with these last three styles here. I think if you go up to these first six and you go to the lighting, yeah, it's just those two. So be aware of that if you're wondering how the lighting was different. It's only with the last three there. Yeah, make it all purple or green or red, whatever. Those are all 50% off also, every renovation. I think even including buying the aircraft workstation, so definitely hop on that this week. Something a bit more ridiculous. Remember how I made that top 10 worst purchases list, people? Well, where is it? Oh, guess what's on sale this week? Look at this. 40% off for anyone out there. For anyone out there who's ever wanted to own a yacht and waste a bunch of money. No better week than now. I guess unless it goes on sale for like 80% off some week. But if not the hangar and not the yacht, this is what you want to be buying this week, people. Well, I mean, listen, I think I even saw the Akula on sale. Like, I don't know what they're doing this week, but they're going hard with the updates, or with the discounts, I should say. I don't know how much of a drop I get for having the trade price or not, but if I remember correctly, acquiring the trade price for this is really easy, so should be no worries. Definitely get this week if you have extra cash, no question. This thing is amazing. I mean, look, this is all I need to do and say. By the way, I remember getting the question how I got this livery on here, and I didn't realize it was even something that you unlocked, but apparently you need to own a weaponized vehicle workshop of some kind. So whether in the Avenger or the Arena War spot or the mobile ops center with the vehicle workshop thing in it, just some option, some form of that. I don't know if the terabyte qualifies. Not positive. But yeah. This shit right here, people. Speaking of lists I just made last week. The Akula right here. This is one of the best vehicles you could possibly own in this entire game. You notice when these flaps come in and out, that is actually stealth mode. That means you cannot fire any weapons, but you're also blinking on the map, on your map, and no one else can see you on the map. Like, no one. And I'm in a pretty safe lobby right now, but if you were flying around in a lobby where it was like a bad situation, and you managed to get to a vehicle, or you were planning on going to a bad situation and you wanted to sneak up on them, like, you don't have to go ghost, you don't have to go off the radar. There's no cooldown on this. You can be infinitely off the radar until you roll up on someone and drop a bunch of bombs on them. Jesus, they're really going in with the discounts. Yeah, but this right here, That's insane. If you don't own this, like if you do not own this, buy this week first. Or buy the Hangar first and then buy this. Because, I mean, I don't even know if you can't buy this without buying a Hangar, yeah. I would buy both. Because this is a great combination of things to own. It's going to be expensive to upgrade. It's going to be another couple $100,000, but it's well worth it. The Kanjali. This thing right here, I mean, as far as tanks go, you know, it pretty much outclasses the old tank in every single way. It's customizable, has a railgun, has 4 seats in it, has an extra remote controlled turret on top that a friend can use. Like, this thing is pretty nasty, honestly. Like, it's a really good thing to own, and it you need to own a facility to keep it there, but like, truth be told, like, it's not an essential purchase, but when you want to bust out a tank, there's no better option than this. Is basically the point. Oh, there we go. Speaking of big wastes of money from earlier. Hi. You know, the only reason, and I'll say again, the only reason this thing right here is not a giant waste of money. I mean, it is, but the only reason it's worthwhile at all is because of this giant, sexy anime girl on it. And that's the only thing that makes this worthwhile, honestly. And even then, it's barely worthwhile, but for some reason, even this is on sale. So, if the top didn't do it for you, maybe the bottom will right there. This library's pretty nasty. Yeah, I mean, 50% off. You want a giant anime plane in the sky that's just fun to shoot down and mess around with your friends on? I mean, there's probably no better plane to try to stand on. I mean, maybe this goes slow enough that you could have like a fist fight with your 2 friends on it. Or something. Although I doubt it. You'd probably just crumple and fall off. I neglected to mention in the last video that this thing holds twice as many bombs. Most of them hold only 50. This one holds 100. Between all those different things on sale, there's a whole bunch of things you could waste your money on this week. So all type of, there's literally a bunch of ridiculous discounts this week. Like, it's pretty nuts. A couple other things, I mean, like I was saying before, this yacht is a huge flex to own, so no better time than right now when it's completely discounted. The Twitch Prime deals are still the same as last week, so the Tula is still ridiculously discounted, but only if you have Twitch Prime. And this right here, the Fast and the Furious buggy car, basically works the way you think it would. You think it would, like, it's pretty sweet. It's fun to drive down a highway at the wrong angle and just launch every single AI car in the air. Shh, LJ, shut up. I swear to God, every time. Yeah, and the Fury is still part of the Twitch Prime as well. And then the Thrax right here. It's a really, I mean, it's a new Bugatti. It's pretty fly. And 1.4 is a lot more reasonable than ask for, like, what amounts to a pretty dope supercar. And it's not like game-breaking performance or anything, but it's like definitely a sick car, for sure. Like, that thing is dope. Oh yeah, it's right there. Nice. Completely hid for me earlier. Here's the final discount. If you ever want a ridiculous Hummer limo, half off. Go for it. I mean, if you ever wanted a vehicle to mob around in a bunch of alien suits. Oh God! Yeah, people. That about does it. That's the weekly update. I'm gonna try to get this up as quick as possible. You know the whole spiel. Check the channel, like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Check Discord, check Twitch. Ring the bell even, I don't know. appreciate all you guys watching, seriously. Till the next one. Oh yeah, sexy shit. Oh yeah, shit. Don't want to forget. By the way, if you do 10 daily objectives this week, you will get $1 million for free. $1 million. And the objectives are normally pretty easy. Sometimes, you know, you have to resort to drastic measures. Sometimes you have to lure the alien in and pretend like you're friends with him. And then say, die, alien, die!